we go again.
DNC, what you think? Oh my god.
Now, let me tell you something. You know what I think is interesting, bro? Ace Kennedy, I believe, bro, that I think that when people think that the DNC makes a mockery out of black folks, bro, they do. And I think that Republicans just can't. Republicans have to be PC. Certain ones have to be PC enough to where they can't really call it like that, though, bro. But I've heard some people say some things about it, though. And I don't think that they're lying, bro. It's just like they can't really lean into it the way they do. But this is my thing. Like, I love me some Lil Jon, bro. I love Lil Jon, bro. Um, I love when they had Megan Thee Stallion out there, bro. I love that they really lean into not just necessarily the Black American aspect of politics, but they try to actively tap into hip hop. But I also feel like on some level, bro, that does it like I understand that they put the eyes, right? All the eyes on the topic at hand, though, right? But at the same time, though, bro, it does feel like they're low key making a mockery out of us on the grand stage to get. Listen, bro, I love me some Megan Thee Stallion, though, but it is that we got twerking in the politics, right?
Bro, listen. If we fighting against 45, I don't think anything is a mockery. If he gonna be out here doing all the stuff he doing, it ain't no mockery. For one, you do have a black candidate, right? And I want her to tap into all her black side. Like, to me, it ain't pandering. To me, it's not a mockery. It is because at the end of the day, people want to act like that some of this stuff ain't a popularity contest. For some people, it is.
It
And
is very much a popularity
okay,
contest.
so if it's a popularity contest, then what is the most popular thing to do? And here's the crazy part, right? The numbers show that it worked, meaning
Well,
financially and visually. The
well,
views.
here's what I fully believe. This is where I'm going. This is what I meant to go full circle with that. I think that if Republicans can do the same thing and tap into it the same with the same amount, right? I think that they would, right?
They
Like I
did.
think
They
if
had
you
Kid
said,
Rock out there.
yeah, but no. Kid Rock white. I'm talking about if you felt like hip hop was truly split amongst Republicans, and let's just say that while they got Lil Jon, right? If you was in Florida and you got Flo Rida and you had Pitbull up there, and if you could get Rick Ross on the stage out there, like, and if somewhere if in the RNC if they had Lil Wayne doing a Millie, like if you had Snoop Dogg, if you could do that, I think that they would. And that's when I say they're pandering it, it's like, yeah, the DNC was. I think that the Republicans would do the same thing
But to me,
with that same sub base if they could.
it's not pandering. It's politics. To me, it's not pandering, it's politicking. Because again, yes, that stuff isn't working for a certain population of people, but for others, it is. The thing is that you are out trying to get as many votes. That's exactly what you're doing. You're going after the votes. And for some people, it is gonna take that. Because especially if you're trying to, now granted, Lil Jon is an older artist, but I'm saying music and hip hop still applies to a younger audience. So the thing is that I'm sure the TikTok views and everything was up with him and this, that, and the other. Go ahead.
Would they still have these same artists if Kamala wasn't the candidate? Like, would Joe Biden do that?
I don't think so. But why would
Well,
you?
because Joe Biden had Glorilla at the White House, and
Yeah,
he's
Cardi too.
hosted. Yeah, he's hosted. So I wonder though. I don't know, man. Let me tell you this though. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna tell you the number one thing that I think that is driving me crazy that I don't quite know enough for about that still just frustrates the hell out of me. The one topic that gets me the most isn't immigration. It isn't all the other stuff. It's definitely when when Joe Biden and Kamala talks about the economy, right? And when they say this is what we're going to do, right? This is the economy. This is inflation. These are all these things. The prices. When they say it, bro, it really pisses me off because yeah, I know it. I'm living it. I'm directly impacted by it, right? But I think the thing is that what I don't have the answer to is that, well, what exactly are you going to do now that you couldn't have done in these last 4 years? It's like, well, this is technically happening on your watch today.
right. But Charles, you got to understand for one, two things. Number one, their 4 years are directly after COVID. So it didn't
Sure,
matter. Okay,
facts. Yeah,
okay, so we gotta speak, like you said, we gotta speak the facts.
we got
The
to speak
fa-
the facts. So I,
Okay,
I get that part.
okay. So the facts are, let me get to both points. Fact one, like I said, their years. So regardless of who was in that seat, the next person was gonna be impacted by that. The second point is it's not just a United States thing, it is a global thing. So
Yeah,
again, regardless of who was ever was in that seat, it's still going to be impacted by it. So the next 4 years, you have the opportunity to work towards bringing that stuff done because the wars should be clearing up. All of the things around the world should be clearing up, and we should be able to see some relief. Now, there are still changes, and you still have to have policies and things in place to try to help reduce the cost of things. But again, I can't, I know people like to bring that stuff up, but the truth is, those 4 years are directly after COVID. And
yeah.
we're trying to, so that's where I'm at with it.
I think that the so this is the thing. I think that one of the things that I know that they're saying that they want to do is basically be able to cut taxes for the middle class and everything like that. But I think that the tricky part is that they've been saying that the Democrats have been saying this for years. And I, like I said, and I know that it isn't something that's just so easy that you could just present it and boom, it's there. Because if that's the case, so it would already be in place. But that's my thing. It's just like I don't know what I haven't done the research to be able to tell what's prevented them from doing something like that now. That's what respect to understand that the government just doesn't work by the president saying, go ahead and do this, it's going to get done.
Right.
It is a group effort, though, right?
Well,
But I think at the same time, I just wonder there are certain initiatives that Kamala Harris is saying that she wants to do, that she's going to do. And I can't help but respect a true Republican for saying, well, goddamn, well, what was this when your boy was out here? You was on that ticket as well. So I don't
and
know,
I mean,
but the
but you would have a response for that too. But I understand.
sure,
I understand the point of what you're saying. But I
yeah,
will say this though. Go ahead.
but the pandering. I like I said, I think that the big thing that the thing that I'm always the thing that I can respect though, man, is that like I said, I think that listen, bro, I'm gonna be straight out. I think that you and I said it. I would vote for. I'm voting for. Even if for whatever reason I'm voting for Kamala Harris just because 45 is the president, right? It's
Is the
who's a
opponent?
candidate, her
Yeah.
opponent. If it was anybody else, maybe I would, but you can't even put nothing in front of me from him, right?
You
But
know,
if it was anybody else, I might be inclined to listen.
in the very beginning, I wasn't sold on her. I've come around. Like now, I meaning that I've actually sent a donation into the campaign, uh, putting my money where my mouth is on being supportive, right? Like I'm actually invested in her actually winning now. Uh,
Mm,
I know before on the podcast I said I don't even really bring up politics on Facebook. I still don't really bring them up, but I will respond if you post something that I feel is slightly disrespectful towards her as a person. Now, as far as you saying who you voting for, I'm not gonna touch that. Or if you know what I'm saying, if you posting stuff like that, like you got Trump and stuff on your page, whatever, that stuff doesn't bother me. But like I said, anything disrespectful, you gone. But if it's something where you not speaking facts, oh yeah. If you ain't speaking facts, then we going I'm gonna challenge you because I ain't gonna just have you out here just be saying stuff just to be saying stuff.
Listen, I've found, bro, that some people just like to stir the pot and they cooking ain't good. You just stirring the pot and your cooking ain't good, bro.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I have time for petty though. Like I said,
Oh,
that's what I'm
catch me on
saying.
the right day. I
That's what
got
I'm
all
saying.
day long on the right day.
It's not every single person I'm responding to. It ain't nothing like that. It's just if I'm scrolling and I got time and you say something stupid, oh yeah, I'm coming. Like my thing is that I have to still do my part. I understand that typically, right, when you have these type of conversations, especially on social media, it's not really going to change anything. The people who it's going like if they're voting for somebody and they already sold on their candidate, it's probably a wrap for them. They ain't changing their mind based upon no conversation. But at the same time, if you decided to put something out there on Facebook and it's dumb, then yeah, and I got time, yeah, I'm gonna let you. I'm coming for it.
See, this is the thing. I think that what makes these particular times so like inflammatory and so over the top is that I think that the big thing is that I think that Trump really does evoke certain emotions from people. It's either so much disdain or you have so much what I think they would consider to be patriotism. It's like I said, he is their guy to some people. And I kind of trip out because I'm like, yo, that's how I am with Barack Obama, right?
Mhm.
And so to some people, he is their guy though. And I'm like, I get it. But I'm thinking like, nah, we can't. Don't tell me. Yeah, this is my thing. If I got time, oh, I got time, bro.
Mhm.
But when you just are stirring the pot because you just want people to be conversating, to me, you clout chasing then
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
right? It's
That
like
part, that's not ever my thing.
you
I
chasing clicks.
My thing is this, right? I want to have conversations when people are voting in a different direction. I think this time what makes it so important for me, like I said, I know where I was just a month ago, right? The more and more this project 2025 has become real, like when that scares me, right? And because that scares me, then I need to let people know who are voting in that direction. Do you really understand what you're voting for? And so my thing is like I had a conversation with somebody just Monday and they could not articulate their point. And so that made me feel good because it's like, okay, we're having a conversation. You brought it up, right? I responded and you couldn't stay on topic. You were doing just exactly what your leader is doing. Like your leader
Yeah.
can answer straight up questions and you following right along with him. And no, nope, nope. Let's come back. Nope, don't come right back here. Now answer this question. Don't go over here. No. Come back, come back. No, you bringing
Yeah.
up other stuff. No. Come back here. And that was my thing. Like, no, let's have an intelligent conversation. And we gonna have a conversation. We gonna stay on topic. We ain't name calling. We ain't doing none of that. Nope. Come back. Come back. Stay right here. Now let's now address this because the point that they were trying to make, and I'm not gonna get into the whole conversation, but it was like, well, I don't like when such and such tries to control what you can say. And I had plenty for that. And so yeah, it was just it was interesting.